I was raised in San Diego. I am the daughter of a Mexican immigrant mother and Chicano farm worker. I created Nopalera because I saw a lack of high-end bath and body brands that spoke to the Latina consumer. I knew that I could create something to fill that space and serve that customer. The mission of Nopalera is to celebrate and elevate culture. More specifically, I want to change the cultural perception of the value of Latino goods in the marketplace. Welcome to the Nopalera podcast, a place where I share the journey of building my company from the ground up, as well as the stories of others in our community. I am your host, Sandra Velasquez, founder of Nopalera, a culture-forward brand that celebrates and elevates culture. Aside from making great products, we are cultural storytellers with a mission to inspire our community to stand in their worth. In this podcast, you will hear a mix of solo and guest episodes around the entrepreneurial realities of building a company. I launched Nopalera from my Brooklyn apartment with no outside funding while working 3 jobs, raising my child in the middle of the pandemic at the age of 44. Thank you for joining me on this journey. I hope it inspires you to live boldly. Hey, mi gente. This is Sandra Velasquez, and in this short trailer, I wanted to just tell you a little bit about me, Nopalera, my why, and what to expect from the Nopalera podcast. I was raised in San Diego. I am the daughter of a Mexican immigrant mother and Chicano farm worker. I created Nopalera because I saw a lack of high-end bath and body brands that spoke to the Latina consumer. I knew that I could create something to fill that space and serve that customer. The mission of Nopalera is to celebrate and elevate culture. More specifically, I want to change the cultural perception of the value of Latino goods in the marketplace. I want to challenge the Eurocentric beliefs in the U.S. that normalize higher price tags for brands with French and Italian names and devalue those that are not. But it's not enough for me to just create the brand. I also want to use it as a cultural storytelling platform. I want to leave a trail behind for other aspiring brand builders about what it's really like, what it really takes to build a brand. The beauty industry, like many others, can feel like a secret club that most do not have access to. Before I launched Nopalera, I worked in sales for CPG brands, and before that, I was a professional musician and the leader of the band Pistolera. I have a degree in music, y'all, not business, and yet here I am. I am proof that as long as you are committed to growth and learning new things, anything is possible. Since 2019, I have been teaching classes to brands about everything I know because, in my opinion, people are not lacking in ideas. They are lacking access to information. There is a lot that goes into building a long-lasting brand. A good idea is not enough. I used to be one of those people that said, I'm not good at math. Well, guess what? You need to be if you're going to run a product-based business. You need to be all up in the math every single day. I believe that we are all worthy of building the life that we want. We were worthy the day we were born. And I am not waiting for anyone to invite me to their table. We are the writers of our stories, and we will decide what happens next. Visit nopalera.co to pick up your favorite self-care items for yourself and your friends. Join our mailing list to be the first to hear about new product launches and exclusive promotions. And follow us on IG at nopalera.co. Stay resilient.